Imagine being alive for 3 million years. While the rest of humanity was learning how to make fire, our protagonist, Mu, was already realizing that he was different. He looked like any other early human, but there was a dark mystery hidden inside him. He didn't just hunt to survive, he was obsessed with it. But soon he noticed something terrifying. Around him, his friends, his family, and his entire tribe grew old. They got weak, they got sick, and eventually they all returned to the dust. But not Mu. No disease could touch him, no predator could kill him, and no accident could end his life. Time kept flowing like an endless river, and while generations vanished into history, Mu remained. Actually, he didn't just remain, he evolved. His body became a mountain of muscle, and his strength reached levels that no mortal could ever imagine. For 3 million years, his entire existence was just three things: hunting, fighting, and searching for a worthy enemy. This immortality wasn't a gift, it was a lonely, painful curse. But strangely, that pain was the only thing that gave him comfort. Eventually, Mu reached a peak where no one on earth could match him. People began to worship him as a god. His power became so extreme that he challenged the heavens, defeated all other deities, and claimed the title of the most powerful in the divine realm. But here's the twist. When you're at the absolute top, life becomes a nightmare of boredom. There was no one left to challenge him. His days of thrill and excitement were replaced by a never-ending cycle of emptiness. One day, fueled by pure frustration, Mu simply stomped his foot. That one move sent a massive shockwave through the divine realm, which was basically a mini-planet. It was a literal world-ending earthquake. Every god, every angel, and even the deepest demons trembled in fear. This wasn't the first time Mu had caused a scene, and the other gods were getting tired of it. Lucifer, the second most powerful being in the realm, was especially annoyed. But Mu didn't care about their politics. His mind was stuck on one thought. It had been over 1,000 years since someone had actually made him break a sweat in a fight. A heavy sigh escaped his lips as he muttered, "Being this strong is such a drag." But then, something clicked. A genius-level breakthrough. If his strength was the problem, the solution was right in front of him. He needed to become weak. If he could find a way to inhabit a fragile human body again, he would have hundreds of rivals and a reason to fight once more. Suddenly, Mu stood up and roared, "Dragon Leam!" In an instant, a massive dragon descended from the sky with a thunderous landing. This was Leam, the top god's assistant, standing 5 times taller than Mu's throne. He looked grumpy at first, but the moment he felt Mu's energy, his attitude flipped. "Take care of everything while I'm gone," Mu said casually, walking away. Leam tried to stop him. He cast the absolute spell to bind Mu, but Mu just gave him a cold, terrifying glance.